ranking the best defensive ends in Madden 24. We are back here with another tier list update. Today we're going to be going over defensive end. Now right before we do go ahead and re-rank the old cards, we got to take a look at the old ones, and I think it's pretty simple right now. I think everyone just comes down a singular tier, and for me this is what it's looking like before we get into the new cards. Now first up right here, we got a couple lower overalls. First one we got is Jonathan Bullard with 75 speed, 79 acceleration, but the thing is, offers you nothing as a pass rusher, so there's really no saving him. For me, Jonathan Bullard is going to go ahead and go in this F tier. And right after him, we got Germaine Johnson with 81 speed, 84 acceleration. Not bad physical stats. The pass rush again just is really lacking. 6'5", 260, and doesn't even hit 80 for any finesse, power moves, or block shed. So for me, Germaine Johnson is also going to go in this F tier. Now all the other cards we got are 88 pluses. First one we got is Emmanuel Ogbah, Dolphins, great, but 80 speed, 84 acceleration, pretty good power moves with 88. The block shed is a little bit lower, and if we look at his traits right, this is why traits are really important to look at. Emmanuel Ogbah only has that bull rush trait on yes, spin and swim on no. What that means is he's only going to use his power move rating. Power move is bull rush, spin and swim is finesse moves, and you can see lower finesse moves. But again, it's not like he's great in the run game either. I'm going to go ahead and put him like maybe C tier. Like, he's not B in my opinion. He's really not. I don't love the block shed. So for me, going to be in the C tier. And right after him, we get Jeffrey Simmons with 74 speed, 78 acceleration, 6'4", 301. He's more of a defensive tackle than he is a defensive end. And if we look at his traits right, again, 88 power moves this time though, 86 block shed. But again, he has bull rush and swim move on yes, so he's actually going to use his finesse move rating, which to me kind of balances him and Ogbah out. So for me, Jeffrey Simmons and Emmanuel Ogbah are going to go ahead and be on the same exact tier. I'm once again putting him in the C tier. And after that, we actually get Harrison Phillips with 72 speed, 77 acceleration, 6'3", 307. What I just said about Jeffrey Simmons, this is more of a defensive tackle than he is an actual end. And if we look at his pass rush, right, really doesn't offer you a lot. I mean, 83 power moves, not the worst, but 89 block shed, 79 impact blocking, and for traits has the bull rush and the swim move trait on yes. So out the bunch, I honestly think he is the worst of like the division dynasty cards. Should I put him D tier? Yeah, I'm going to put him D tier. I just think he's a lot worse than Jeffrey Simmons and Emmanuel Ogbah. And after that, we do get Kus Campbell, 88 overall with 79 speed, 81 acceleration, 6'8", 300 pounds. And he has 84 power moves, 74 finesse moves. This time, good block shed, good impact blocking. From a trait standpoint, all three pass rush traits on yes. So Kus Campbell for me, I think he's a little bit better than Harrison Phillips. He's going to slightly make this C tier for me. And right after that, we get Deo from the Colts right here with 86 speed, 87 acceleration, pretty good physical stats, 6'1", 271, 87 finesse moves is pretty high, 84 block shed, 85 impact blocking. But for traits, all three pass rush traits on yes, so he is going to go ahead and use this lower power move rating. For me, again, think he is really solid. Kind of debating putting him B. I don't mind it because his physical stats, yeah, I don't hate that. I would rather use him than Jeffrey Simmons, Emmanuel Ogbah. I'm cool with him being in the B tier. And right after that, we get Drake Jackson right here. This is a card we'll probably have to revisit because he could potentially go up in overall up to a 91. The 49ers hold the Seahawks to 17 or under points, and the 49ers get 4+ sacks. I feel like that's kind of hard objectives, but 83 speed, 89 acceleration, great finesse moves with 89. The block shed's okay with 80, and for traits only has the finesse move traits on yes. So kind of reminds me a little bit of Jevon Kearse's like old legend card. I'm gonna again slightly put Drake Jackson in this B tier. And after that, we get Howie Long's first card of the video. We get his 89 overall with 77 speed, 81 acceleration, 6'5", 270, really high power moves with 87, block shed, impact blocking, also really great. From a trait standpoint though, only the bull rush trait on yes, so that actually helps this card, right? So he's only going to use that power move rating. We can ignore the finesse moves. So for me, this 89 Howie Long is going to go ahead and once again make this B tier for me. I think he is really solid. Now after that, we get Tyreek Wilson right here with 89 speed, 90 power moves, 74 finesse moves. The one thing that sucks is he will use his finesse move rating. He does, I believe, have swim move on yes. It might be spin, but he has one of those on yes. Good block shed as well. But this is a card that is really good, man. He is really great. I'm gonna put him like is he A? Like the 89 speed is what makes me kind of want to put him A tier. I think that is really great. I'm gonna go ahead and put him A. I think those physical stats are just insane. And after that, we do get Reggie White right here. I think Reggie White, again, more of a defensive tackle. He's 6'5", 291, 85 speed, 87 acceleration with 90 finesse moves, 90 power moves, 90 block shed, and almost 90 impact blocking. These are stats that I'm looking for damn near in like January. So he gets a ton of great stats. He has basically every trait you would want on yes besides strip ball, which it really isn't the biggest deal. And also, I haven't talked a lot about abilities, but I don't really love any of these abilities like edge elite. I mean, he can get inside stuff as well. For me, Reggie White, he is tippity top into this A tier, could see the argument for S. I just think we have a new S tier given a card we're about to cover. And right after that, we get 91 Cameron Jordan left in right here with 84 speed, 86 acceleration, decent power moves with 86. The block shit impact blocking at 90 is solid, and also he only uses his bull rush rating. I think overall, man, he's a solid, good, not great card this year. Like usually they make him a little bit better, but he's not a bad card, right? I don't think he's A tier. Again, I think he's more like tippity top into his B tier by like Jarrett Allen. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. B tier for me. Cameron Jordan, pretty solid card. After that, we get Josh Sweat right here that starts at an 88, but with Turduncan collectibles can get up to a 91 overall, and he has 88 speed, 91 acceleration, great finesse moves with 89, power moves a little bit lower with 80, has 81 block shed, 84 impact blocking, and from a trait standpoint will use his bull rush and his swim move, so he's going to use both these ratings right here. I think he is very similar to Tyreek Wilson, so I'm going to go ahead and put him literally right by Tyreek Wilson in this A tier. I don't mind that at all. Again, really the physical stats are what carry him and Tyreek Wilson. Honestly, maybe I should make a new tier with like Tyreek Wilson, Josh Sweat, Cameron Jordan, Jarrett Allen. This would be the new B tier. Thinking about it, but I'm gonna go ahead and just lean them in the A tier right now. And now after that, we get Javon Kizer, and I think this card is ridiculously good. 92 speed, 92 acceleration off the edge, which is insane, man. That is damn near end game. Also has 94 block shed. I believe that's the highest in the game. 92 finesse moves, 85 power moves. But when we look at his traits, right? Like let's pull up his old card real quick. We'll pull up Javon Kirzer's legend card, right? So Javon Kizer, 87 overall. He also only uses his finesse move rating. So this is insane. And a lot of linemen in the game, their lower overall rating is finesse move. So Javon Kizer, this is the reason why there was no one else in S tier. Javon Kizer is the new S tier in my opinion. He is insane. That speed, that acceleration, that finesse moves, all top end stats in this game. He is ridiculously good. Best defensive end in the game, best edge rusher in the game. And what's even crazy is, right, you could potentially play him at defensive tackle. I'm not saying like, would that be effective? Would that be good? I'm just saying if you wanted to, you could do it. And for the last card of the video right here, we do have Howie Long, 92 overall with 80 speed, 85 acceleration, 6'5", 270. Again, only has the bull rush rate on yes, and he has 92 power moves, block shed, impact blocking, great. I think he's more of like a defensive tackle, but he has a defensive end build because he's not over 300 pounds. But also let's look at his abilities right here because he's actually kind of unique in this, in the sense that they now have introduced discounted abilities again, and no outsiders for one. I don't think that's a great discount, but it just kind of opens us up for the future of like, okay, what else is going to get discounted? You know, we're going to start getting like discounted KOs. You're going to start getting discounted like short in elite, short out. You know what I'm saying? Starts to open up the rabbit hole we went down last year. You know what I'm saying? So let me know your guys' thoughts though, man. Do we like the discounted abilities? Do you think they should come back? I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about it right now, but Howie Long to me, I think again, he's more along like he's slightly in this A tier for me, slightly makes it. And yeah, boys, this has been my thoughts on the defensive end position in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Who are you rocking out as your edge rushers? Are you using defensive ends? Are you playing any of these guys as defensive tackle? Let me know down below in the comments. Now, if you guys want to watch me use some of these cards live, again, I've been streaming a lot. Hit that noti bell on YouTube to be notified when I'm live over here, or check the links in the description. Hit that Twitch with the follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check this one out right here because I ranked all these blitz cards, including Javon Kizer and Tyreek Wilson.